Welcome to this week's YouTube show. It feels like it's early summer here. I know that it's not, and we mustn't be fooled, and a couple of evenings we've still had the fire on in the boat. But today the sun is out. I think it's over 20 degrees here. Mr. Perks has been doing a bit of maintenance, well actually a lot of maintenance on the boat. We came back from Scotland and he decided that he wanted to get the roof painted on the main boat. Now that's a massive job because that boat is 62 foot long. I mean the roof's not 62 foot long, but it's still a big roof. So he's taken that back and he's de-aired it all back, sanded it all back, and then he's done some rust repairs and all sorts. So I've got a little bit of video at the end showing him working away on top of the roof of the boat. He's made a great job, but it does look really dull now without the plant pots on there. It's a glorious afternoon here on the cut. I'm in the little boat and I'm doing some chain piecing. I'm working on a brand new pattern called, I had to have a look there, Echoed Arches quilt pattern. So it's a very, very simple one. This one is row by row construction. So I've been doing lots of chain piecing. I've got lots of the same parts of the row hanging here. And I was talking the other day to my friend Nick Knott. Her business is called VogonVerse. And she is a quilt pattern designer and her speciality is foundation paper piecing. So we were talking about Aurifil thread, we're both fans, and she said that she uses this colour for the majority of her piecing. I was like, really? What, with any different colour fabric? And she said, yes, it works against lots of different colour fabrics. She sent me some pictures through, and this, I mean, I normally use a light dove colour, a very light grey for most of my piecing, but I had to give this a go because she'd really recommended it. So I want to show you what I've been doing. So on the back, can you see the colour of the thread? So I'm using two different fabrics here. I'm using a cream and I am using a very light grey. They do look very similar, but let me just open these up and show you. I'm just going to give that a little pull so you can sort of see the stitches. And she is absolutely right. You can hardly see that lovely mint green. It sort of blends itself into the fabric. I've also got a blue and a cream. And again, I'm just going to stretch that open. You can hardly see the stitches there. I mean, I am giving that a good old tug. But yeah, so I think going forward, using this is going to be the one for me for my piecing. I know Nick recommended it for foundation paper piecing, but you could use it for any type of piecing as well. So if you've got this in your stash, give it a go. The number for this, the Aurifil number is 2835, and that might show up back to front actually, and it's a 50 weight thread. So if you've tried this, I would love to hear, so pop something in the comments below please. One of the great things about this industry is that we do share things with each other, so I just want to say thank you to Nick for sharing that tip with me. You can find Nick on Instagram, and her name on Instagram is at VogonVerse. So it's a bit of a chatty one, this one. There has been so much going off. My head is spinning at the moment. I am going to Chicago on Monday to H+H Americas. It's a trade show. I went last year and had the best time. It's amazing for networking and getting ideas and inspiration, seeing new products, all sorts. I'm meeting my friend Lisa Baker from Sewindipidus, and I can't wait to spend the week with her. Lisa is my, I'd say, like business mentor. So in the evenings, I'm always sat there with my notebook over dinner, picking her brains and talking about things that I want to do in my business. And normally she can't get a word in edgeways, to be quite honest, because I want to make the most of the time that I've got with her. One of the exciting things that I'm going to be doing in Chicago is a book signing. So I've written a book. I wrote it over the winter and finished it probably not that long ago, actually. I think late March. It's a Christmas quilt book. It's 25 different blocks. They're all simple blocks, squares and half square triangles. You can make the whole quilt if you wanted to. You can break them down into different blocks. There's other projects in there as well. So I've never done a book signing before. My best friend Leanne, she has bought me some gold Sharpies to take with me. So I'm not really sure what to expect. I have seen some book signings before at H+H and also at Quilt Market. I'm hoping it gets a really good response, but fingers crossed. And the other thing is that I saw on Amazon the other day that it's now available for pre-order. So it's going to be coming out on August the 11th. You can pre-order it on Amazon, or alternatively, please ask your local quilt shop if they're going to stock it. It's available also at Checker Distributor. I'm not really sure what the new book etiquette is, but I've been given some guidelines by the publishers, and I really need to start doing all the social media stuff now that sits behind it. I did have a lot of help with the quilt, and I'll show you more of it. Adelle from Pearpaw Quilting on the Scottish borders, she quilted it for me. But there's going to be lots more to come on the actual quilt itself and the book in the next couple of months. So that's H+H. I've got some other meetings planned with people, collaborations to talk about, all sorts. So I'm not sure if I'll get a video done for next week, but when I do get the next video done, there will be lots of H+H Americas footage and chat and all of that stuff. So wish me luck. Let's look at this week's boat life. There's been boat maintenance. There's been some little ducklings on the canal. I've seen a couple of deer on the other side as well. And I'll leave you with this video. Thank you so much for watching this week's show. You know what to do. Press the like button, the hype button, and please do leave a comment because that makes a world of difference to the YouTube algorithm. Have a brilliant week, whatever you're up to.